Conservation Plan Case Competition.
Created by Diana Phillips,
Nico Burchett,
And Jowy Rodriguez-Chan.
Introducing
America's most endangered bat.
And rarest bat species. It has a wingspan of almost 20 inches and a top, well, that's not the cutest looking thing, but
rather unattractive.
nonetheless.
This is the Florida bonneted bat, Eumops floridanus, also known as the rarest bat in the United States. Even though this may not be the most attractive creature, it is vital for our ecosystem.
This small creature is one of North America's largest bat species, ranging in length of 6.5 inches with a wingspan of up to 20 inches and size ranging from 40 to 65 grams.
Their name comes from their large, forward-facing ears that give them the appearance of wearing a bonnet, and have a visible tail that makes them part of the family Molluskidae.
Using a low-frequency echolocation call of 10 to 25 kHz, the Florida bonneted bat predates a diet composed of flying insects that they capture mid-flight.
They live in small colonies composed of several dozen, inhabiting 14 counties in South Florida. They're mainly found in Miami, Coral Gables, and Fort Lauderdale. They have been detected foraging in a variety of habitats, including semi-tropical forests with tropical hardwood, pineland, and mangrove habitats, roosting in natural pine tree cavities.
Having a very limited geographic range and a very low reproductive capacity of only one per breeding season, the Florida bonneted bat has been declared a critically endangered species by the IUCN with fewer than 1,000 believed to remain, and has become a federally protected species.
This species has a significant impact on the ecosystem as it helps control mosquito populations and control pests that affect crops. Their major threat is the loss of their habitat due to rapid land development destroying their natural roost sites.
And the indiscriminate use of pesticides has reduced their natural prey and presents a threat to their health.
Additionally, climate change presents a new threat as natural disasters have increased in frequency, including hurricanes, which can eliminate local roosting populations. The alarming situation has been accentuated by the lack of information we have on the species. There are very few natural roosting sites identified, and little is known about their movements, roosting habitats, and preferred foods. The organizations leading the research of this species include Miami's Bat Lab, Bat Conservation International, and the Fish and Wildlife Commission. The organization Revive and Restore has been working with the Florida Fish and Wildlife Commission in order to assess the genetic diversity within the bats population and biobank cells to preserve their genetic diversity before it's too late. They've generated a high-quality reference genome to help scientists assess genetic diversity. These resources will allow researchers to make informed decisions about breeding programs, habitat management, and other actions to ensure the Florida bonneted bat's survival. As you see in the video, researchers Liz Torres and Eliza Webb from the University of South Florida are utilizing breakaway collars with radio transmitters and attaching them to the bonneted bats. They do this with the intention of tracking the bats to unknown roost sites which can be over 25 miles apart. As it's difficult to navigate the South Florida terrain, aerial telemetry is essential to locate these roost sites. Their objective is to identify prime roosting sites, understand their diet,
Understand how noise and light pollution impact bat populations, and how Florida bonneted bat distributes and uses urban environments.
The different conservation strategies focus on the protection of their natural habitat, monitoring and surveying of known bat roost, and the creation of artificial roost sites for bats in both natural and urban environments.
In order to aid in the protection of the Florida bonneted bat, we must support the conservation projects, educate ourselves and our community about the importance of bats for our environment and how everyday activities can impact bat populations.
and educate the public on how to alert rescue services and local authorities if they find injured, trapped, or bats that are alone. In addition, teaching them about resources to allow them to safely relocate groups of bats that may be located in inappropriate areas.
Additionally, citizens can contribute to the protection of the bonneted bat by donating $30 towards their conservation under the Adopt a Bat program by Bat Conservation International.
We can encourage our local authorities towards the construction of bat houses. Additionally, there are resources online so that people can create their own bat boxes in their local communities.
By combining research, conservation, and community efforts, even the smallest actions can create big contributions towards the protection of America's rarest bat, the Florida bonneted bat.
Crikey, mate! That's a big bat!